are here for the mullets.
Some Joe Dirts out there, some Kentucky waterfalls.
Brother, crush, brother.
Who's nastier, knobs or sags?
Knobs for sure. 100% it's knobs.
I picture Knobs like he either can go to the bathroom in the toilet or to the sink directly next to it, and he chooses the sink.
Show that brings you terrible matches for wonderful mullets. It's the Mayor of Superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is another action-packed episode of the Mayor of Superstars. I am your host, Brent Piles, and if this is the Mayor of Superstars, I am looking at a man who is from the outer reaches of your mayor. It's the Mayor of Canton. Mayor of Canton, how are you doing?
I am the mayor of Canton, so I am doing fantastic. I am not John Mayer. I am not the mayor of Nottingham Forest, but I am the mayor of Canton.
That's a really good thing that I never brought up on the show. Are you cousins with John Mayer or no?
No, he's on the opposite side of the family line.
He's a different sort of mayor.
Yeah, he's a different sort of mayor.
That's fair. That's fair. And of course, we've got the San Miguel drinking, looking up fucking who's the most mulleted man on WWF Superstars. Glenn Abbott's here with us, still wearing his shades like the mayor. I got to get me some shades. Glenn, how you doing?
The one I'm looking up must be the least mulleted wrestler we've ever had on here.
Because you can't find him anywhere.
No, he just
has no hair.
Least mulleted.
I know for a fact that the show we're about to watch has a non-jobber versus jobber match, which is going to be something. One of the matches we will see on this episode of Superstars Night took place at a Wrestle fucking Mania. So think about that.
Yeah.
And then they're replaying it on Superstars?
No, they're not replaying it on Superstars. It actually comes out at the WrestleMania after the Superstars.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's time to get into some Superstars. Are you guys ready for that?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for some Superstars.
I'm definitely ready now. I've got all my jobbers up and I'm ready to roll.
Glenn has all of his jobbers up and ready, and so we're going to throw it up here. It's February 13th, 1993. We've got it up on the screen here. I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and here we go.
Yes. Good music, too.
Time for, I can hear it in my mind, pal. I can't hear it, but I can hear it in my mind. They still have Hulk Hogan on here, which I'm a little bit surprised by.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, no, he's not gone because I guess we'll see him at WrestleMania 9. So, but it's just because if you kind of notice, like a lot of younger talent shown here, except for they had Roddy Piper at the beginning too, which is a bit strange. We're in San Jose. We have left Texas at the Event Center. What a fucking name for an arena! It's called the Event Center. Great.
I hope it's on the Road Street.
It probably is on. It's on the Jailhouse Street Fight Street is what it's on. We've got Vince McMahon, Jerry the King of Lawler, and the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Now this is one day before Valentine's Day. How many Valentine's Day cards do you think Jerry Lawler gave out that day?
Well, the question is, how many of them did he buy in a box at the grocery store that came with heart candy canes? This is the real question for the authorities to work through. You know what I mean? Anywho, we said we were only going to give him a pass for 1 week. Remember, we said last week we'd give him a pass for 1 week.
Yeah.
We gave him 2 weeks of a pass.
I don't think we saw him last week.
No, that's over, Jerry. Yeah. Unfortunately, we will see someone on this show this week that we saw on the show last week, and I can bet you can probably guess who that person is. He's on an episode of WCW in 1990 and an episode of WWF in 1993.
All right.
I think Glenn knows.
That was before Michaels was there, right?
Oh, here's Shawn Michaels. Got the blue Intercontinental Championship belt.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
Pudgy.
Nice.
I'll give you a clue, Mayor. Pudgy face.
Oh, are you actually talking a mulleted individual?
He is a mullet individual. Yeah.
Barry Hardy?
No, imagine if you took...
He's not got pudgy face.
No, a baked potato face.
Baked potato face.
Lex Luger.
Yeah, that's... I was going to say that, but I thought I was going to make it too easy.
He was getting it without it.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, but I had to give
Apparently,
him
this
that.
is the first time that Shawn Michaels came out to his amended music where he sings the intro and it doesn't have Sherry on it.
Well, that makes sense since she's not with him anymore.
No,
So
that's right.
we're getting a barn burner up in this thing. Shawn Michaels versus Tatanka.
Oh man,
Yeah.
this is going to be a really good match.
Literally 1 month from this 1993, this match is going to take place at WrestleMania. So
In 1 month.
This is a non-title match though, where that one's for
okay.
the Intercontinental title.
That one is, yes. So and when we watch WrestleMania 9, we will skip that match because it's actually a really good match.
Now, since Punk is a Native American, I'll let that slide, but he's clearly saluting Hitler there.
Yeah,
did kind of look maybe Hitler borrowed it from
the Native Americans.
I don't know. I didn't want to put that out there, but maybe. I don't know.
Do not take anything you hear on this podcast as fact.
If you came in to listen to this and you think anything said here is fact, unless Glenn said it, it's all bullshit.
Or if it's about a Royal Rumble winner.
Unless it's a Royal Rumble trivia question, it's all bullshit.
I did like Shawn Michaels' gear in this one. I don't remember him too fondly or remember him at all with the gold chaps, but that's a good look.
It is, and then like the white with the gold. Yeah, that's not very often that you saw him with that. Yeah, definitely not.
No, it's usually the white, red, and black. Like I don't really remember this outfit.
He's running. Got some running here. Oh, Tatanka's got to be
They
smart.
lured him in there. Lured him in.
Come on.
Such a
Come
smart
on,
wrestler.
Tatanka. Here we go now. He whips him into the. This match is too good for us to call. Goddamn it! What the fuck happened here? That's not what we're here for. Why are we showing? What's happening? Oh my
Shawn
god!
Michaels.
Oh, he's
Smarting him.
too busy jawing with pedestrians.
Yeah, the only comment we could make on this is there is some decent hair in that ring.
Oh, very much.
There is mullets. There's mullets aplenty. There is American mullets, Native American mullets. They're every fucking where. Do you think the Native Americans invented the mullet?
Well, they invented the
that they had
Mohicans,
one.
so they probably invented the mullet as well.
Yeah,
one?
they could have the side shaved off and have a good mullet going.
I
I
believe
can
it.
see it.
I'm
I
going
mean,
with
Tatanka's
yes.
here.
I can imagine like somebody like Shawn Michaels probably started dating some girl in 1995, and he was like, they were probably just like, nobody wears their hair like that anymore, right? And he was like, really? What do you mean? I thought this was cool. They're like, no, it's not. What is it?
We're gonna have a hair for hair match.
Yeah. You keep having it that long, you'll end up bald.
That's another thing that's happening on NXT that we didn't talk about is they're having that one-on-one thing between Grayson Waller and Shawn Michaels too. So
Yeah. Do you think? I don't know if it'll end up in a match, but I would like to at least see
I was gonna
Michaels
ask,
maybe get physical in some way.
super kicking maybe. I was gonna
Yeah.
see. I think like what's gonna happen is like Shawn Michaels will like play up like he's gonna fight Grayson Waller, but then he'll bring somebody out that's gonna fight Grayson Waller. Perhaps a new signing to WWE, a man named Dragon Lee, perhaps. Maybe I don't know. That's just what I just know he's a new guy that they've just signed, so maybe they throw him out there. That's just kind of what I'm not saying it has to be Dragon Lee, but I just feel like it's going to be Shawn Michaels bring somebody out to take care of Grayson Waller. You know what I mean?
It's actually Marty Jannetty.
Oh God, I will pop through the roof if it's Marty Jannetty.
So would Marty Jannetty.
Yes, he would. They called him. He would be like, "Oh my God, finally, I'll be able to pay my rent." So I've talked about this obviously many times on this podcast, but I listened to another podcast called Crime and Sports, which if you've never listened to it, you should check it out. But they do an episode of Marty Jannetty, and the episode is called "More Chances Than a Drug Addicted Cat" because he's been hired and fired by WWE so many times.
It will continue.
It's a really
Like
good
Marty
description.
Jannetty's career, it will continue.
Some may speculate.
Maybe.
The word career is being very loosely used here.
Yes, career somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Career criminal.
Oh, good knee to the midsection there by Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn spent a lot of time curling the mullet too.
Probably either that or it's naturally curly, perhaps.
I think I've worked out why this is on Superstars.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense, does it?
Are they just
No, I think I've worked out why.
Oh, you think you've worked out why?
Yeah, knowing Shawn Michaels from this time, I can understand. I can hear the conversation of how it went and why this has ended up on Superstars. But I'll tell you at the end.
Oh, okay, we're gonna wait till the end. We're leaving us in suspense. So don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. Stay right here with us and find out later why this match had to take place on Superstars and why we're sitting here wondering what we're supposed to say because there's no one to make fun of.
The battle of the brush. They're battling to brush their hair because they both have. Now look, he's shaking it on him. He's even taunting him with the hair.
It's like, yeah, my hair's flawless. I like that.
And then Tatanka says, "Well, I'm pulling off this look with a big red stripe down my head."
Right.
That causes all these hairs to fall out. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, it's a sunset flip. Oh,
all right.
Why would that spot where you punch the mat?
Ironically, for a Native American, all that dye in his hair scalps him.
Oh, yeah. No, I really did. That's a fact.
Did he just go bald up there? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I heard that like he had to stop doing that because like since his hair is dark, you'd have to bleach it and then dye it red. And he said that they did bleach it so many times that his fucking hair was falling out. So he had to stop doing it.
Clumps. Yeah.
Yeah. It was just falling out. Yeah.
I mean, you'd think that they could just hit him with like some spray, like some red spray for your hair instead of dyeing it every
like that
time.
Shit they'd give you for Wacky Day in elementary school.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Not back then. You could.
They
They probably didn't have that in 1992.
They had slap bracelets, though. You guys have slap bracelets? No.
Do you know what a slap bracelet is?
I know what it is, but
it's like a bracelet that you slap on your arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Wow. Tatanka.
And that is why it was on Superstars. They wanted to book it. They wanted to book it that Tatanka won this. So he got the title shot at WrestleMania.
Makes perfect sense.
And Shawn Michaels would have gone, there is no way that I am going to have that happen to me on the main show. Just stick it away on Superstars and then I'll do the job for him.
That's probably a good point, yeah.
Because that was non-title there.
That was non-title, yes. I forgot that when he counted.
But it was like what they do now with the number one contenders match.
Oh, no, I don't want to have to relive this. Poor Hacksaw gets 4-assed.
Yeah, we're going to have to...
4-assed.
There's 4-assed, you said. Yeah, we're going to have to relive the day Erica died when old Yokozuna, a Japanese Samoan man, beat the shit out of a guy from Glen Falls, New York.
And then sat on him 4 times.
That's not a pretty sight, is it?
It really wasn't. I feel bad for the front row.
It's not good for me, let alone the front row.
Oh, he used the ceremonial sand. Remember the flag waving competition between Mr. Fuji and
yeah, they were really going to town.
They were really having the flag off, weren't they?
I'm not sure who won. I think it was a draw.
I think it was a draw. Well, Hacksaw seemed to be more into it, but he's like younger and has more endurance than Fuji because Fuji's like 86 at this point.
Fuji's been 86 since 1886.
That's a good point.
He's still 86.
That's a good point. Whole bunch of ass coming down on Hacksaw's chest. He wasn't saying ho after that, was he? He was saying,
I feel so bad for Hacksaw. I was a kid watching this, like that kid right there. Doesn't Hacksaw spit up blood?
I believe so. And then they put the American flag over him and did it again.
Then he asked him.
Donald Trump would be pissed to see something like this happening.
Oh, not Hacksaw. Don't do that to poor Hack.
Poor Hacksaw. Oh, yeah. See, you can see the blood in his beard.
Yeah.
Tragic. See, and that was
and then they left the flag.
That was the day America died. The day a Japanese Samoan man killed American hero Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And then they went back and played checkers on Yokozuna's bathrobe. Mr. Fuji won. It was quite the day.
The day the country died.
The day America died.
Never seen you.
I think, is there a wrestler in the ring back there? No, that's just Mike McGurk. You guys remember ring announcer Mike McGurk?
Mike McGurk.
Yeah. Yeah, Leroy's daughter.
Leroy McGurk. Oh yeah, was it? Is that a fact? Is that a shoot? Did you make that up?
I think it is Leroy McGurk's daughter. The blind promoter, wasn't that Leroy McGurk?
Yeah, that's Leroy McGurk.
It was. Yeah.
The thing
And
I
I
always
feel-
found funny was Jim Ross always talking about how he would do fucking color commentary with him, and he can't fucking see. You got me out here doing color commentary with a blind man.
Yeah, he doesn't see color.
He can't see. Mike McGurk sounds like the name of like a relief picture. Like, oh, the Cincinnati Reds got to get old Mike McGurk out of their bullpen for the second and third inning.
I think it was also one of Old Dirty Bastards rap names too. And he had like 30 of them, but I think one of them was Dirt McGurk.
Dirk McGurk, yeah. Oh, it's the Steiner brothers, the Steiner Bros, if you will.
It's crazy.
And they are up against a couple of guys, one called Al Burke and the other one Larry Sampson.
Al Bundy?
I can't find anything on Larry Sampson, but Al Burke, when you see him, his nickname is Mr. Outrageous.
Oh boy. Oh God. So it's clearly
That's
this guy
the
with
that's,
the outrageous
that's the
hair.
one with the no hair at the front and the mullet at the back.
Of course, yeah, it had to be.
That's Al Burke.
That's Al Burke.
Well, who's the
Mr.
other
Outrageous.
gentleman? Oh,
Yeah, Mr. Outrageous isn't even going to start this thing, which is absolutely outrageous that he's not in the match first.
Larry Sampson is the other one.
Larry Sampson. Good old Larry.
Yeah.
Good old Larry.
Good old Larry's going to get tossed a
Sampson.
couple times in here, I think.
Maybe.
He's so good
You got-
that even wrestling fandom couldn't find out anything about him.
Yeah, they know nothing. He was once a professional wrestler. That's all the
That's it.
information we
Yeah,
have.
that's it. Yeah.
After he got in the ring with the Steiners, who just garbage tossed him, he realized that this wasn't built for him.
Right now, I can see after that slam he just got, he just realized this ain't for me. I'm just gonna go back to being a janitor.
I drove 300 miles for this.
God damn. Uh-oh. Jesus Christ. Every time he slams him, you can see that man regretting his life decisions.
Is it weird that I think Braun Breaker looks more like Scott than he does Rick?
I
Yeah,
want to
he
say that
does.
you're right. I
Yeah,
think
he
you're
does.
right. Yeah.
Not that I don't see Rick like in him, but he looks so much like young Scott Steiner.
He does. He really does. He talks.
That's 'cause
He
he's more-
talks like a young Scott Steiner too.
Yeah, and he's built like him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, Steiners are all built to throw you around.
Mr. Outrageous is about to get an outrageous ass whipping. Doesn't
This is-
Mr. Outrageous look like a
this
guy
is-
who would be like in a arm wrestling competition? I rip your
Yeah.
shit arm off.
I was gonna say, like, you remember those Three Ninjas kids movies where like they're like martial artists? He looks like the head guy's main goon.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you kids keep foiling all Mr. Mandrati's plans here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
Like he's trying to. I think there was one Three Ninjas movie where they're trying to build like a power plant on an Indian.
Tatanka's land.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, this guy's the bad guy in that movie. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Night. Here we go. It's beginning of the
Mr.
end.
Outrageous.
Yep. Ain't that fucking outrageous, motherfucker. What?
Larry Sampson's already walked to the back. He's not even on the
Yeah.
He's like, I didn't even like this guy.
Once they tagged Larry out, Larry said, "Fuck this! I'm going to join the electricians union. I'm out of here. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Fuck this."
Larry Sampson was actually the first man to walk out mid-match, and then Jeff Hardy followed him 27 years later.
Some odd years later. Who knew? Who knew? Sean Mooney, the event center here, which ironically they're in the event center because if you'll remember, the arena that they're in is called the event center. So
Yes.
This is too much to take in. It's like being in the computer room of a building called the computer room.
Computer.
I know. It's like being on the basketball court of a place called the basketball court. Oh, God, it's the Berserker. I haven't seen this
He's
guy
the
since the
Berserker.
guy in the Royal Rumble. He's furry.
It's furry.
He's a furry motherfucker. It's the Berserker.
There's a punk rock song called Berserker, but I can't
Oh.
remember who it's by.
I was hoping you'd tell me there's a punk rock song. It's all furry motherfucker. And I thought,
There's
well, goddamn,
probably-
I gotta look that up.
That's probably it. I think it was Propaganda, but man, So it's probably a very deep cut on anyone ever listening to this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, never heard of such things. Why is the Berserker still talking? Like 30 seconds has to be it, right?
He's putting on a hex. Did you see him Danhausen it?
I did see him at Danhausen. He did.
They're plugging Coliseum home video of a combined Survivor Series and Royal Rumble 2-for-1 package.
And they needed the Berserker to tell us all about it.
Oh,
well, you're getting all the people that are either in the Rumble or Survivor Series to talk about it.
That's because, like I said, we hadn't seen him since the Royal Rumble. So the Berserker said, "People keep calling me Bruiser Brody. I'm not Bruiser Brody. God damn it, he's not even alive anymore. Stop calling me Bruiser Brody." Husk. I forgot that part.
Brent, how do you clean corn?
How do you clean corn? You husk it. Husk.
There you go.
I
was throwing you a softball one.
Thanks, pal. And I didn't pick it up at first. I almost let it go right by me, but at the last second.
You're like pulling up Google on your phone. How do
you clean corn? Yeah.
Might not want to look at Google Images on that one.
No, I mean, there's probably
what is Slick doing with come on there?
He's hyping him up. He said, "We're gonna fuck up that beekeeper, god damn it.
We're gonna come on down to the event center and give you an event center that you'd remember in December."
That's right. We're gonna get all up inside that event center in the event center. And then we're gonna get inside your event center, if you know what I mean.
There's baked potato. That face is just cooking.
It's all gone downhill. It's funny that he was like wearing kind of the same. He was wearing like a weird outfit, and that lady does not like him.
No.
He's dressed
it's the
like
same. Same cake thing, wasn't it?
When they bring out the baked potato at the steakhouse, and then that's just that giant silver roll, and they cut into it, and it opens and it's like brown. That's what that looks like.
That's it. That is it. That actually sums up Lex Luger.
It does. This lady is like, "Oh my god, he really thinks he's cute." That's amazing that he thinks that. It's really awesome. Look at the guy he's facing. Look at this guy.
This is Larry London.
Larry London.
Larry London. Yeah.
Do London's bridges falling down here?
No, motherfucker. I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna say, you think his finishing move was the London Bridge falling down?
I don't think he gets one.
The ladies in the crowd laughing at this is awesome.
They're not buying into his baked potatoes at all.
They're like, no. They're like, oh yeah, sure, the body's nice, but look at the face is a problem.
Yeah.
What's that called? Is that a butter face?
Butter face, yes. Yeah. So Lex Luger is a button face.
Why doesn't Larry London just actually pick the mirror up, hit him over the head with it, get disqualified, but go down in history as the man that got disqualified? So Lex Luger.
Hero in my book, that's forgotten.
Yeah.
I think Larry London should have gone in front of the mirror and started like posing in front of it with Lex.
Yeah.
He should have went, "Hey, move over, baked potato face motherfucker. Let me show you what a real man looks like." That's what he should have done.
He lights up a cigarette.
And what a real mallet looks like.
That's right. Your mullet's a fake mullet, motherfucker.
Pulls out a bag of chips from his trunks.
Yeah, he just starts
show you some real man.
Cheetos.
Howdy.
Oh, well, I gotta get the mirror out. That mirror looks like it weighs 400 pounds.
This has gone on for about 5 minutes, and the match lasts 1 minute 25.
Yeah, well, what can you do? We don't care. Just start wrestling already. How come his body's so tan, but his face isn't? Like, what's that about?
He's too tall. His head hangs out of it.
It just sticks out the top. Lex Luger is in the tanning bed and just gets it from the neck down.
Even the lights don't want to look at his face.
No, everyone. People are fleeing. They're heading for the concession stands, the bathroom to throw up.
What was this man's name? Is this London?
Yes.
Ludden. Ludden. Ludden.
Oh, Ludden.
Yes.
So not London?
Not London. Larry Ludden.
So not Paul London's dad.
He's not Paul London's dad?
No, he's not all.
That would be something if he was. Oh.
That's a pretty good suplex, although it kind of looked like he
Well,
stuck him there a little bit.
I think it was just a good sell job by old Larry here.
Yeah, it's probably
Old-
Larry
old
making it
Larry.
look better.
The funny thing is, both these guys are named Larry.
Both. The funny thing is, all their initials are L.
That's right.
Yeah.
Larry Ludden and
La, la,
Lex
la,
Luger.
la, la.
That's true.
And then you have Earl Hebner throwing it all off.
Nah, well, Earl Hebner's the real star of this one. I just want this to be over so the Lex Luger's face will go away because I don't want to look at it.
Oh,
anymore.
was that illegal forearm? Is Bobby
That was a
talking about
close
it right now?
So I don't know
You
if that was even a thing they were doing yet. 1, 2, 3. He also got
Right.
himself. Did you see him cop a feel? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, pervert Lex Luger.
I think that's his loaded arm because he's got that.
This is
black
the one
band
with the
damage.
still, yeah, they sell the steel plate in the arm.
Well, Lex Luger wins. He's still got that face. There's nothing we can do about it. He does got nice traps though. So if you don't look up at the face and you just stop at the traps, it's not so bad.
No. He looks like Goldberg. If Goldberg could, well, God, look at
Holy
that
shit.
hair.
Bloody hell, there's some hair.
Did you see the lady before her that was taking the pictures? She looked like fucking Mona from Who's the Boss.
You're right. It did.
Absolutely, that was
She
Mona.
had more hair than the narcissist.
I think Alyssa Milano on Who's the Boss was like the first person I ever had a crush on was Alyssa Milano on Who's the Boss. Now that I think about it right now. Anyway. Sorry. Whenever I think of Who's the Boss, that's all I can think about.
I like the show. It was a pretty good show.
God, I don't like that
Look at
face.
that. Oh,
That
God,
face
look at
that
that. Oh,
has it on it.
That'll haunt your nightmares. Oh, guys, are you ready? It's the pageantry. It's the prestige. It's WrestleMania 9.
this will really get the rocking in the aisles. The announcement of the 2 matches that he's doing here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've got Yokozuna versus Bret Hart on tap already, and the Giant Gonzalez versus the Undertaker. Is that the other one?
Yeah, there's that one. And Doink the Clown against Crush.
Oh my God, Doink the Clown versus Brother Crush Brother. We'll definitely be watching that one, pal.
Yeah, a lot. I was gonna say there's some AWI pod, Hall of Famers there.
Those are probably
Yeah.
some of the Hall of Fame matches. I feel like someone else is gonna walk out of this one with the WWF Championship. Oh, you're right. Oh my God, who do you think's gonna win this one, Mayor? No one. We're
The
all
guy wearing more clothes.
Yeah.
No one. We're all going to lose for having to watch it.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the chloroform on myself in that because I remember I'd like the chloroform towel. I'm just gonna knock myself out and off it.
Okay, just I don't want to do it.
I can't do it anymore.
I'd rather have myself beat up by 2 Doink the Clowns. Caesar's
Me.
Palace, WrestleMania. Here we go. Now what are we gonna have?
Not Shawn Michaels again. And
Oh, it could be.
Brother Crush.
Oh, brother, Crush Brother. He's wrestling a masked man.
He is.
White
He's called the
Shadow.
White Shadow, whose real name is Billy Anderson.
Of course it is.
How do they know his identity? He has a mask.
Yeah,
on.
Glenn, how did you figure that out?
Uncle Dave told me.
The White Shadow. Oh my fucking God, really? I'm gonna be a professional wrestler. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna wear a mask and name myself the White Shadow. All right.
Sounds like a Dungeon of Doom member, though.
The
The White Shadow.
Yeah, it does. Or like a weird gimmick match in WCW, a White Shadow match. We're gonna have a White Shadow match in Starcade. God damn it.
He was the alternate in case,
Somebody like this Billy Anderson, though, was actually quite popular on the independent circuit. So you could understand why you're going to take the money from WWF. Let's say I'm gonna wear a mask so nobody knows it's me. If I'm gonna get squashed in a minute and a half by Brother Crush.
You mean he wasn't touring the Indies as White Shadow? Come on.
No.
I think it would get over.
It would work out, especially in the South. I'm just kidding.
Alabama, he might be their champion. Down there in
He
Conrad.
moved to Alabama. They love him. Arkansas, forget about it. He can tour the whole 2 states. Georgia, they love him. He's putting
That
up
was a
fight
mistake.
Brother Crush. He's a tall guy too.
That was a
He's
mistake.
fucking big,
Yeah.
right? Brother Crush, brother.
Yeah, he is pretty tall.
Oh, Bailey to belly. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a brother crush. Brother
It's a
crush.
brother to brother.
It's a brother to
Brother,
brother.
brother.
Slam.
Crush slam.
And that was the brother backbreaker, brother. Uh-oh. He's going to make the fucking goo come out of his ears. Oh, that guy's
This
excited.
guy knows what's going on. I don't think he can get him because he's got the mask on. I think it's an illegal block.
He's able to alleviate some of the fucking pressure.
Nah, he's enough. He can crush hard enough to go through the mask.
Well, of course, Glenn. Obviously, that was really stupid of us to think that he didn't have enough power to crush the mask. He's brother, crush brother. Are you kidding me? That's the kid from fucking Stranger Things is feeling it. I don't even know he was there, but he was here. Did you see him?
Yeah, he's.
The star-studded event.
It's like when WCW had the kid from the Wonder Years.
Oh yeah, he was always backstage. Jason Hervey.
Yeah.
Brother crush is able to brother crush the White Shadow into brother submission. Look at those brother crazy eyes. Oh my God, we're gonna get an interview with Brutus the motherfucking Barber Beefcake.
Brutus dressed up for the occasion too.
He must be fresh off his parasailing accident. Either
Do
that or
you guys know anyone named Brutus?
I
I don't think I've ever met a Brutus in my life.
No, I can't say as if I have. I've never met a man. I've also never went to get my haircut and saw a man dressed like a male stripper with a giant pair of gardening shears either. So
he's got revealing pants and garden shears. Would you walk right back out of that barber
I'm
shop?
fucking out of here. Yeah, I know. I don't have any singles. I don't have any singles. No, I didn't come here for that.
Was that the guy who tried to give you the hot massage, Glenn?
Oh God, probably.
Was his name
I like the way
Brutus?
you tied that together. Nice
I
work.
don't know. I didn't ask. A bit
It was
too
Brutus the
familiar
Barber
as it was
Beefcake,
without
wasn't
asking
it?
his name.
I thought he was the Turkish barber. It was Brutus the fucking Barber Beefcake.
Brutus looks really upset here. Why is he so upset?
He's talking about apparently he cut a promo on Monday Night Raw about his life stresses and how Hulk Hogan was the one who was by his side and helped him through it all. And so it's a serious little interview here, but basically all he's doing is hyping up Hulk Hogan.
Wasn't Hulk Hogan out of the Federation at this time?
No,
He was working.
he was,
his
but
way
he
back.
was coming back.
Yeah, he's coming back.
Yeah.
He's gonna be back at WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that Brutus just had that parasailing accident, and I don't know if it's happened yet, but there's an episode of one of the early Monday Night Raws where Money Inc. hits him in the face with the briefcase too, and he's already messed up from the parasailing accident, so it's like a big thing that they hit him in the face with their briefcase. And I think that's when Jimmy Hart turns babyface, actually, because he's trying to get Money Inc. to not hit him with the briefcase, and they like push Jimmy Hart down. That's how Jimmy Hart turns babyface and becomes like Hulk Hogan's manager with Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I think is what happens. And I don't know if that's happened yet or if it happens later on.
I think Jimmy made a good decision to be aligned with Hulk. I think that relationship's worked out well for him.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's why he still looks 31 years old.
Yeah.
Why he still looks 31.
Still looks like the manager of the King's Court.
Well, nobody wants to be the manager of that King's Court. Anyway, has Brutus said anything, or has he just shook his head sternly? Is he a mute?
Brutus in street clothes kind of just... somehow I feel more weirded out by him being in street clothes than in slit up pants.
Hey, motherfucker, how come you don't have any slits in your jeans? What's going on here? Oh, he's talking. Listen here, Vince. The only person that was there for me when I got hit in the face during that parasailing accident was Hulk Hogan. And yes, I used to carry his weed in my bag, all the way in my bag. And he used to carry my weed when my face was broken. But now I don't carry anybody's weed.
Weren't they supposed to be brothers in like one of like maybe the AWA or something?
It could have been. I want to say he wrestled as Hulk Hogan's brother, like Ed Boulder or some shit like that. I'm not sure. Because what's Hulk Hogan's real name? Ed Balea. Maybe he wrestled as.
Yeah.
I do like that Undertaker hat. That's pretty cool looking.
Oh, we got to. Oh my God, I know what this is.
Oh wow, is that who I think it is at the left? Oh, it is Louis
That's not
Spicoli.
Louis
That is
Scott
Spicoli.
Baio.
Scott
Scott
Baio.
Baio looks
Scott Baio.
different there.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's not Charles in Charge.
Listen.
I know who they're facing too. This is gonna be fun. Oh boy, here we go, buddy. Oh yeah,
Oh, what
Wait,
the
all three
hell?
of them are facing him?
of
Yeah.
course he's a giant.
It's a 3-on-1.
Is it a tag match with Harvey?
You got to pay double for that kind of action.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
Stuck
great
at
if it
that.
was a 3-on-2 with Harvey Whippleman and his tag team partner? That would be fun.
Why did they put him in a bodysuit?
Man, I
All
gotta ask you a question.
stupid things.
Who's got better abs, you think? Finn Balor or Giant Gonzalez?
Giant Gonzalez's bodysuit maybe has a chance. I know it's under that. I mean, I don't personally, but I'm assuming.
No. I mean, I've seen what's under it because I've seen Elegante and WCW. There's nothing. There's nothing under that. The jobbers are over there arguing about who's getting in the ring first. Like, not fucking me, man.
He reminds me of when he goes rawr, the kid from the Christmas Story. He goes rawr.
Oh, the little kid?
The little kid, the toady, but he's the complete opposite.
My favorite part of that whole movie is when he finally just beats the shit out of him. That's my favorite part. Fucking kid got dealt with.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here. I think El Gigante is going to grab a hold of
Oh, he
Louis.
got fucking Radford by his fucking
He's got
hair.
one of them. Yeah.
Don't hurt him. He looks like a giant baby.
Oh gosh.
Oh, God.
Who's eating him?
He's trying to steal Brother Crush's gimmick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no, not the claw. Not the claw.
Oh, he's gonna choke. He's choking him. Now he's stealing Nails' gimmick. A lot of gimmick infringement in this one.
These guys. That guy kind of does look like Jason Hervey.
He does. Jason Hervey cowering in fear is Radford, a future member of the NWO here, getting choked by Giant Gonzalez. Think about that for a minute. This guy's fucking going to be in the NWO.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, why is this taking so long?
Glenn was in the NWO too, so I guess that's not really that big of
I
a fucking
think,
accomplishment.
I think the screen froze for a moment now.
The smartest guy in the
Yes.
history of the show.
Yeah.
It's not a 3-on-1 anymore because those motherfuckers said, fuck this shit, we're out. We ran. Radford ran too.
Superb.
Radford's a smart guy.
They just counted him out.
Guess how money we're out of here. Thank you. Bye.
Giant Gonzalez is the winner by triple countout. You don't see that very often.
A triple count out.
Harvey Whippleman is sniffing those armpits. I'll tell you what right now.
Oh dear.
This furry motherfucker is on his way to WrestleMania. He's going to face The Undertaker.
Somebody needs to make a meme of that and put Yakety Sax on it as they run out.
Yeah.
Maybe put it at like 1.5 speed and watch him run real fast.
Yeah, right. Well, I know a guy who could probably do that. You might see that on the internet this week.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I don't know. I was going to say something. I don't remember what it was.
Back to you at the event center. Tito.
He didn't get there. What do you think would have happened if I'd have stood up in the Mexican restaurant that I went to and screamed, Arriba!
You know what's funny is the Mexican restaurant that is my favorite one locally. This dish I get is called the El Matador.
Oh,
All right.
that's fucking beautiful. That's amazing.
I've never put 2 and 2 together as the wrestler anytime I've ordered it in the 15 years I've gone there.
I try to forget that Tito Santana is ever El Matador. I try to block that from my memory. He's just Tito Santana whenever I see him.
Yeah.
Fuck that El Matador shit.
I try to
God
just think of Strike Force.
Oh, it's Papa Shango. It's time for everybody once again to come aboard the
Voodoo Train.
Thank you very much. He's got neck bones on his neck. That's where they belong, their neck bones. So why wouldn't they be on his neck? Papa Shango's neck bones are connected to his neck bones, and his neck bones connected to his neck bone, and his neck bones connected to his neck bone. He's got a bunch of neck bones.
He doesn't do this. Remember who used to say it's on like neck bone, sucker?
Was
it Booker T or was it Stevie Ray?
Oh, I remember fucking Stevie Ray used to always go, "Suckers gots to know." I remember he used to always say that. Suckers gots to know. Oh God, just what
Bob.
we need. Yankee fucking Doodle Dandy here. Give us a goddamn promo.
I got
Everyone
an Italian
knows.
sub yesterday, and it was this long, and it had pastrami and turkey and capicola and gabagoula and spaghetti and mozzarella. I don't know why all these things were on an Italian sandwich. I'm just naming things that might be in Italy. There were meatballs as well, and then some olives. I don't even like olives. I picked them off and threw them at the waiter, and then I shook my finger at them like this right here.
Don't you ever put olives on my sandwich?
And then I did squats in the
Again.
restaurant.
I was gonna say something about a sandwich too, so that was perfect. I was totally where
At least it's better than what Jerry Lawler would be saying with his hands like that.
Oh God, he's. Never mind. I was
Never
gonna say never. I was gonna say something, but you know what? Never mind.
He's exempt here.
I won't say all the places that Jerry Lawler has held his hands like this at. I won't do that. In 2 weeks, we're gonna see Kamala and the handsome son of a bitch that is Razor Ramon, and another handsome son of a bitch that is Mr. Perfect. Probably
Babyface
not all
Kamala.
wrestling each other. Not in 1 week, but in 2 weeks. And Bam Bam Bigelow, he's very angry.
Oh no!
Oh
That's 'cause
God!
he's standing
Another
next to the
handsome-
handsomest man on the planet.
He said, I thought I was gonna come out here and be just fine. You brought your handsome ass out here. What the hell? This is random. Like, why did they cut to? They just like, let's randomly cut to 30 seconds of them yelling at each
Handsome
other.
earthquake.
And Raymond Rougeau.
Bad Bad Bigelow looks small.
Yeah, well,
and they both made Ray Rougeau look like he was Max Mini.
Yeah.
absolutely. So that does it for this episode of the Mayor of Superstars. It's time for Glenn to go to bed. Glenn, do you got anything you need to plug?
Follow me on Twitter at GA WrestleNut. We're warring to Attitude
That's absolutely right. Thank you.
very soon. Check that trailer out. That brilliant trailer that Brent done
Thank you.
for it.
It is on our YouTube page, which I've been saying this every week. Make sure you give us a subscribe on YouTube because we put our wrestling talk that we do before we watch our superstars on there. And there'll be when we start doing Warring to Attitude, it'll be up on YouTube, and we're gonna do some cool stuff, like some visual stuff that goes along with the stuff that we're talking about, and maybe some audio clips and shit like that. So make sure you give us subscribe on YouTube. The first episode of that's gonna be out March the 14th, I believe. That's a Tuesday, so make sure you check that out. Thank you for bringing that up, Glenn, because I would have forgot.
I'll give the UTT guys. I'm booking the Territory, and their sister show. I'm booking the Tankatory, which is a show all about Tank Abbott.
Which that's brilliant.
No relation.
Brilliant.
Give them a listen. That is a really good show. Of course, when he's back. Bang Bang podcast. You can't go anywhere without giving him. Is a British equivalent of AWIP. And the guys at DDC Wrestling, we never mentioned them this week. These days, I'll give them a quick shout out too.
Absolutely.
Apart from that, that's me done.
All right, Mayor of Kane. Now it's your turn. You got anything you need to plug?
If it were as simple as 1, 2, 3, we could be together. So come with me. We're not the Backstreet Boys on MTV. We're 1, 2, 3, count with Tank Abbott. I don't know why I started singing the 3 count Tank Abbott song.
I wasn't sure. Well, you just said Tank Abbott. I wasn't sure where you're going with that, too. That's okay.
Yes, Tank Abbott when he was a fan of 3 count and he had the little circles cut in his tank top.
Yeah.
Tank is wearing a tank top. Is it a tank top?
I remember their playing music. I remember.
So I'm giving you guys all stuff to work with here on Tank Abbott.
Absolutely fucking ridiculous. That's.
Yeah, so follow Sportsfire Radio, follows Thomas Bryce 2017, Sports Report 2021. Get on AWI Pod YouTube and follow us. Follow all of us. AWI Pod, the Mayor of Canton, GA WrestleNut.
You got it.
You can follow.
Hey,
No, we won't say to follow that person. Don't follow that. Don't follow anyone else. Just follow
Thomas
us.
Bryce. Thomas
Thomas Bryce 2017.
Yeah.
And watch me eat something on Wednesday.
Every Wednesday you can watch
Every
the mayor
Everyone.
eat something.
Actually, I'm going to eat 2 things this week.
I was
Boy.
rather disappointed with this week's because it looked good when it came out, but your reaction to it actually put me off of it.
Yeah, well, I think I knew how much it cost,
Ah,
and it was throwing me
Yeah.
off knowing I just spent $7.50 on a sandwich that wasn't very large.
not as big as that one Bob Backlund had. That's for goddamn sure.
No, Bob Backlund's was this big.
It was this big, yeah. And
I
it
would
was
spend
Please,
$7.50 on that.
That's not a lot over here. You pay that for a quarter pounder with cheese over here from McDonald's.
Oh no!
yikes. That's true. You get 2 for $5 over here
Yeah,
because they pumped in so much full of foam meat, Glenn. That's why it's so cheap over here. You guys are getting the good shit. That's why.
yeah. You get that Burger King. You get all the deals.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to plug, so that's it. We're out of here. Talk to you next week.
Bye.
Oh wait, actually, I forgot. Before I forget, make sure you check out AW iPod Worldwide. We got a special guest coming next week. Eric from the Sit Down Marks is going to join us next week for an episode of AW iPod Worldwide. So be on the lookout for that. And also, if there's anybody out here listening to this podcast and hears the sound of my voice, if you want to come on this show and join us for the Manic Matches of WrestleMania and watch a match of WrestleMania 2 with us, let me know and we'll get you on this thing and we'll have some fun. But that's it. Now I don't have anything to plug. And I'm out.
Cleveland, Ohio, are you ready to rock?
We are here for the mullets.
Some Joe Dirts out there, some Kentucky waterfalls.
Brother, crush, brother.
Who's nastier, Knobs or Sags?
Knobs for sure. 100% it's Knobs.
I picture Knobs like he either can go to the bathroom in the toilet or to the sink directly next to it, and he chooses the sink.
Show that brings you terrible matches but wonderful mullets. It's the mayor of superstars.